didn't pay your shit, and I had to motherfucking take care of these kids by myself. And the reason why I found out today, I get SSDI. The only reason why my kids had any type of support, and people are so fucking dumb. They sit up here saying that I get SSI and my kids, each kid get $300. No, each kid, except for the twins, got $39 a month. And the reason why my kids, when I'm on Social Security, the reason why I got SSDI, because with Social Security, you have work history when you get SSDI. It's a difference between SSI and SSDI. SSDI is when you are labeled as disabled and you have work history. So my kids qualify for some type of stipend. So they gave my kids $39 each. So that's the reason why I got SSDI. $39 each kid. Because I have work history. So all this motherfucking, oh, how you gonna get some back pay when the system took care of your kids? No, I worked. I worked my ass off. I worked. I was tired, stressed out, bleeding, hemorrhaging. But I got my ass up and I went the fuck to work. And I wasn't receiving no help from him. So now he mad because you got to pay back pay. No, I want motherfucking money. I want all my money that I have to sit up here and take care of these kids by myself. And now you ripping and raving because you got to pay back pay. You should have been paying your shit. I'm going to get what belongs to me. That's not fair. Well, I have work history, but I was working at these low income ass jobs. You get what I'm saying? Because I didn't have no GED. I didn't have no GED, so I had to work at these low income jobs and stuff like that. So that's why my kids only get $39 a piece, because the jobs that I was working at, I was only working at $9 jobs. The highest I ever made working in my life was like $12, $12.50. And that was when I was working through the temp services, and I wasn't getting that consistently. So like I would do, like I'll work at a Macy's for a store reset or Home Depot for a store reset. They were just doing that because they needed extra help. So they was paying people $12.50 or something like that to come help restock the stores at Walmart, Home Depot, Macy's, stuff like that. But other than that, I was only making like $9.50, $10 an hour because I didn't have no diploma. So that's the reason why my kids only get $39 a month. Was getting $39 a month. So like if I was working like making like $15 $16 a month, then I got on SSI, then my kids would have get more money back. But because I was working so many little jobs and I was barely making it, that's why they only gave me that. Girl, I worked at McDonald's. I only made $9 and like maybe like what at the time it was like 75 cents. So yeah, I wasn't making shit, and I worked hard. So because I don't have no diploma. Now, right now, the wages of McDonald's have went up after the pandemic because they need people to come back to work because they was giving people all the motherfucking free ass benefits, and nobody didn't want to go back to work to go back to making those little bit of money. So now they're paying more at McDonald's. But before the pandemic, they wasn't paying no $18 an hour where I live at. My minimum wage in Detroit, Michigan, if you Google minimum wage in Michigan in 2020 or 2019, that shit was $9.75, $9.45. I don't know how much minimum wage is now. Let me look it up. Because back then it wasn't that much. But yeah, one thing I wanted to say that I'm not going to talk about my court case today that I had with my children's father, but I will tell y'all this, okay? I will tell y'all this, what I learned today, okay? The fathers cannot get custody of the kids. Okay, the fathers cannot get custody of the kids. The kids are awarded to the state, and I'm still the custodial parent on record. So the fathers can't do shit until after our trial. So all this stuff, and I heard it from the judge's mouth today. The fathers can't do a damn thing because they are just watching the kids. They don't belong to them. Okay? The judge told them that they have to wait until after the court case, after the trial is over, to do anything. They can't do anything until the trial is over. Because I'm not guilty of shit right now. Because I'm going through a trial. Everything is hearsay. Everything is, you know what I'm saying, is what he say, she say. I have to go through a trial, and then they will prove me to be guilty or innocent or whatever. But right now, the fathers can't do nothing. Not nothing. Not a damn thing. Not nothing. Nothing. Okay? So all y'all sitting up here saying on the other cross street, that's sitting up here saying that Gerard can get custody of my son, he cannot do shit until after the case. And he still got to fight me for that. I have my parental rights. I'm still the custodial parent, which means I'm known as where the children, before the children was taken away from me, they lived at my house. Okay? They live with me. So with all this temporary shit going on right now, the fathers cannot make a move. They can't do shit. They can't change shit. They can't do nothing until after the trial. That's it. That is it. Done. Over. Okay. So all that stuff about Gerard trying to go get custody of Hezekiah, he cannot. He have to wait till after the trial. Because right now, they just, it's he say, she say. They just going off the evidence that they have presented before them. They can go in there and say, well, we have some evidence of her choking her kids. The court is going to believe that because that's all the evidence that they have. Once we go to trial and I tell my side of the story, then they'll say, well, we believe that the CPS workers is right. And we believe that this is right. So they go off of that, okay? They only go off of what the CPS workers is saying right now. Okay, that's the reason why the case was taken away, is because they only going off of what the CPS workers have presented to them. The CPS workers had to go to the prosecutors, and the prosecutors had to see if they have evidence to present to the judge. And they said they have some evidence. They presented to the judge. The judge listened to them, and that was it. Now, after going to trial, they're gonna they're gonna say, well, we agree with this, or they're gonna say we don't agree. Okay, that's it. I'm not speaking on my case. I'm telling people how CPS work. Okay? Any mothers, anybody going through this situation, you don't have nothing to worry about. You have to go through the trial first, and then the fathers or whoever else can go and ask for custody. But during the trial, it's a no. Because just like it's so many different videos on YouTube about what y'all say is about YouTube, I got 1,000 other videos that show me feeding my kids, that show me nurturing my kids, that show me doing whatever I'm supposed to do for my kids. It shows the kids acting a goddamn fool. It shows the kids all of that. So whatever evidence they got, I got my own evidence too. We both got our own evidence. That's what the trial is for. The trial is for them. They already presented their evidence. I'm going to present my evidence. That's it. So if anybody, whoever going through the situation, you are safe. You are safe until after your trial. After your trial, then the fathers can go do this. Then the fathers can go do that. But as long as they don't take your parental rights away from you, you still are, obligated. You can still take, call, make doctor's appointments. You know what I'm saying? You can still speak on your children's behalf. Like, you still have a right to your kids. Okay? Well, let me go ahead and switch you over there. You're blocked. Let me go ahead and switch you over there so you can go speak of all this evidence that you say that they have across the street. Now, let's get back to the show. And we 1,700 away from our 4th star. We're going to be Keisha today. All I got to say is, I know mothers care about their kids, but mothers should stay the fuck out of it, okay? I don't think none of my baby daddies' mothers should be involved with any of this. Why? Because their sons ain't innocent. You wasn't there when we was fucking and having a baby. I'm not saying not support your son, but to be all in a mix, acting like trying to point the finger at this person and that person. Only person you can point the finger at is your son, because he laid down and fucked me and had these kids. Now, one kid, okay, but when you get to 2 or 3 kids, girl, and one miscarriage or one abortion, your son knew exactly what the fuck he was doing. So stay the fuck out of it, because it have nothing to do with you. It have only to do something with your grown ass son. That's it. And especially Patrick mama, because he's the one who did all this shit. This is the reason why we in the motherfucking situation that we is in, because of his ass.